Disney's the biggest predator because they did this to Predator.
Penis to vagina.
Changing what we loved about the Predator and upping Disney's body count of our beloved IPs with their so-called bold new direction. And what does bold new direction actually mean? Simple. It means they robbed you. They cheated you of the fun, the primal catharsis of watching a capable man face the monster, the shadow, and the constant anxieties of life. Let's dive into the damage of Predator Badlands and see why this bold new direction is a failure of nerve that replaced grit with a hug from HR. Welcome to the Movie Gent. Predator Badlands robbed us green-blooded fans of the thrill of the chance to go through a crucible and be tested.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Like we did with Dutch back in the day, helping us cope with the constant anxieties of a nuclear winter and random attacks from gangs with puzzlingly flamboyant choreography. It was not a golden age, and they made movies because of it. And I'm not just talking about the lack of
pumping iron and masculinity.
That's just a part of it. It's more about anti-fragility, and to have that, you need scar tissue. You need to have gone through a gauntlet, and movies are a fun way to do that. The bold new direction replaced that hard stuff with all the conveniences and privileges of the modern snowflake and says, if you are a snowflake, you are enough.
So what? Big deal.
And don't worry, if you like the movie, well, good for you! Please leave your movies alone. You're pouring too much fabric softener on it, robbing us of the feeling that we can be more than we actually are, more than we think we're capable of. They removed all the struggle, even all the thinking, making victories unearned, hollow, and meaningless. This is a survival horror video game with only one mode. Easy. Where is the victory in killing a bot?
But it's a PG-13 movie. It's supposed to be for wider audiences.
I hear you, madam, but motherfucker, A Quiet Place brought the carnage and catharsis, and that was PG-13. With only $17 million, they made $340 million globally. As for Predator Badlands, let's just say they thought they were immune to economics. They were wrong. A Quiet Place and Predator worked because of their willingness to tackle existential elements, albeit in different ways. Dutch is a bigger Rambo, but what happens when alien Jason Voorhees wants his spine as wall furniture? Lee is a capable father, but just a whisper away from having a shredded family, thanks to alien librarians. One deals in supremacy and survival, the other in purpose and family. Both take us through existential struggle that makes you leave the theater filled with something more than popcorn and synthetic butter. Renewed purpose. Predator Fartlands cheats the audience, especially the fans of such an experience from the get-go. You see, the Predator's role is to be typecast as the monster, the shadow we're supposed to face in an air-conditioned room. But no, Disneyland wanted you to face a sweet little deck.
Because in Disneyland are all as sweet as you.
The Xenomorph is a friend. The Yautja is a friend. We're all just BF fucking Fs. He is so human, he should just be called Predator.
Stop doing that!
But no, gentlemen, do not blame Gen Z. Blame the grown-ups who believe coddling is the new culture.
Who is they daddy, and what does they do?
This bold coddling culture denied us to vicariously confront our own real-world anxieties. They denied me the tension release from the work week, especially from that Janice from HR. Movies like Predator are supposed to be great practice for playing what-ifs with primal survival skills and courage, for affirming resilience when pushed to the limit. But God's blood, man! There's more satisfaction in an Arc Raiders livestream with Aztec Cross! And even if we went along with Deck being a runt, may I direct you to another PG-13 runt? Wolverine. Sure, not all his movies were bangers, but the idea of him being the runt you don't want to mess with persists. Deck could have been the Yautja Wolverine, only cheaper. Look, it's not like the Predator was the best-managed franchise. It's got its hits and wide misses. But this one, well, this was just a middle finger to the old fans. Why? Because we're past our expiry date? An odd strategy given that we have the spending power for overpriced tickets and popcorn. If ever there was a time to make a kick-ass Predator movie, it would have been now, with all the advances in digital and practical effects. Instead, it's another IP sacrificed at the altar of ridiculously certain political ideology.
Yes! Yes!
But have hope, gentlemen.
Huh?
for there is a place where Predator can be saved. The Asian movie industry is the only one that has returned to pre-pandemic levels, because when it comes to movies,
They pumping iron to satisfy the audience.
what bold new monster can Takashi Yamazaki of Godzilla Minus One make of the Predator? What bold new horrors can Bong Joon-ho of The Host bring to the Ouija? What bold new action can Junichi Okada and the makers of Last Samurai Standing deliver? And all for a tiny fraction of the cost of Predator Badlands. Fans can dream, can't we? I say, if Hollywood don't know what to do with Predator,
Get his ass to Asia.
let Asia make Predator dangerous again. Because when it comes to the movie business, those grown-ups mean business. Or is that the wrong kind of diversity? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit like. If you didn't, well, at least it was shorter than a little deck.